TK coming at you, represent Master Wealth Builders LLC, and really just trying to provide value and at least help one person out here. So you, stop scrolling. I just want to share a simple strategy that I'm using in my personal life to generate wealth. So this strategy involves max funding a cash value life insurance policy. As long as you contribute, be dedicated, use this strategy throughout your lifetime to pour money into a policy. Your funds are protected. You get what's called a guaranteed principal protection. So that means no loss. Step one to this strategy, what I did was I set up a revocable trust, or what you call a living trust. And why I went with a living trust is because typically until you get to $1 million in assets, you'll switch over to an irrevocable at that point. Living trust allows you to edit your trust as you build. So every year you can just basically make adjustments. So the setup, the structure of your trust is very important. Key factors: I set up a succession clause, and I also set up a investment clause. So my succession clause says the trustee has to buy life insurance on every new member of the family when they're born. And then the investment clause says a portion of the money that goes into my trust account has to be invested in some sort of asset that puts more money back into the trust so that my account isn't just depleting. Another important thing with the structure of your trust is distribution. Now, what I did with mine is I said my beneficiaries will only get $5,000 a month, which allows them to have enough where they can benefit, but not too much where they don't feel like they have to work. So structure and instructions within your trust, very important. Next step, I took my life insurance policies and put it in a trust. So I have a policy on every member of my immediate family, including myself. And my trust is the beneficiary of my life insurance policy, which simply gives me an extra layer of protection and anonymity, and helps when it comes to asset protection and long-term growth, because within a life insurance policy, it's a tax deferred strategy that's more advantageous than putting your money somewhere else. So the very next step, take your income and be dedicated to this process. Doesn't matter if it's a retirement, whether it's a bonus. Whenever you have extra money, put it into this strategy. Be dedicated. It will benefit in the course of your children's life and the course of your life, because eventually they're going to have enough to borrow against. If you do this over the course of your children's lifetime, it's easy to get to over $1 million in that policy, where they can take a loan out. They can use it as a collateral. They can basically have a benefit that kind of puts them a leg up. You know, you're providing your children with something that makes sense and something that's fiscally responsible. So if this process makes sense to you, I am a licensed professional. I can help you set it up. If you're not comfortable working with me, get with any licensed professional. My link is in the bio.